Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the land of donuts. The land of the free, the land of the living. The land where donuts are on every street corner. Unfortunately, if you're Pirelli, donuts don't quite work well. But anyway, we are here in America for what will be the last time. America, Miami, mwah. Toodaloo. But here we are, Tier 1. Why have we not got any sound? There we go, we got sound now. Joining me on the proverbial commentary la-di-da that we have is Mr. Monster, fresh from his Tier 2 antics. You were rapid down the strip.
You still could keep up with me, Monsieur Gav.
Nah, I was running with actual downforce. It was incredible how many people were very quick.
It's a hit and miss track, isn't it? But evening, everybody. Welcome to Miami, as the song goes.
Sorry, what? Welcome. What? You didn't get stopped at border control?
No, I think
I did.
I knew that secret tunnel. That's what the tunnel was.
What? Secret tunnel from what? Mexico?
Oh, don't let Donald Trump hear it.
There's a Mexican wall. You buried under it. You're going to be a naughty boy.
Oh well, I think there's a bit of water between us at the moment, but we'll be okay.
Oh, I don't know if there is. He's in Florida as well. He's just up the coast.
Oh yes, he is.
He is. There we go. 16 minutes and 10 seconds. Lots of people on their outlap. Here's Calvin and his Haas. He loves donuts.
I wonder if they're serving in the Haas canteen.
Donuts. Actually, German donuts. Because of Gunther.
Ah, Gunther, yes.
German donuts. German donuts. That's what it is. Right. Who's actually closest? Who's on a quick lap? Right, Mark's on a quick lap. Let's jump on board with Hodgie just now. You missed the apex there, but that's recoverable. This first kind of turns 1, 2, 3 and 4 really just... You can't get the power down depending upon what your actual setup is.
I struggle with turn 1 a lot. It's a very weird braking zone. You can't ever get your apex right a lot of the time.
Yep. And this again, just coming to the end of turn 1, is exactly the same.
Yeah, the sector 1 part is terrible. I could not get it right at all during the race.
Apparently there's a fan club for Colin Zowell. Don't know who that is. Yeah, Jamie Biffle just put it in. Well, I could say it, but it's technically not. Well, it's just about 9 o'clock. I'm sure I could say it. We'll see if I do say it, because the watershed has officially ended shortly. Well, technically, if you're abroad, the watershed has ended. So there we go.
Yes, you're on the continent.
Continental style. Right, let's see what Hodgie can do as he comes down the back straight. Very slow moving McLaren there. Wonder what happened to him. That's J-Sarge, I think. Let's see what Hodgie does. Ooh, 130.4. That's a very slow banker.
And then we say that Chris Duosin does that.
Yeah, but that's still slow for Tier 1. I expect Tier 1 to be in the low 28s. Joni just puts it into the 2760s. So see when I just said low 28s?
Yeah,
Joni has literally just pulled my trousers down in public.
Yeah, he's pulled the rug out from right underneath you and just went... You just heard that, just go, alright Gav, hold my beer, I'll just go and do that lap.
Yeah, Speedy Bullet, he likes donuts. There you go, that's the topic of conversation tonight. What's your favourite donut? Stick it in the YouTube chat. Pirelli will listen to you and put it on. Right, let's go and see.
Jam-filled tyre would work though.
No, it wouldn't. It would squirt out all over the place. SW is coming to the end of Sector 2. And he's at Red Bull.
I'm not a fan of that sector. He's just come through.
Sector 2, it's a bit...
Finicky chicane. That finicky chicane just before the bridge. It's really not nice.
No.
Come up with a better solution than that.
Night Sprinkles Donuts, Speedy Billet. Woo! I'll send you some in the post. Here comes... Oh, look at that. SW goes fourth. Good lap there.
6.
Yeah.
Very good lap there in your saviour.
Exactly. Carl's in the Williams. He's in the pits. J Sarge's in the McLaren. Let's see what he can do. Let's see. To be fair, in Tier 2, there was a remarkable set of skills that were on show. Which were absolutely superb. The Ferrari strategists were useless as always. Somehow Haas managed to get their car decent. What was going on in Aston Martin? Because at one point you and Rob were just loving this Ferrari of mine.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fun little end to that race, I will admit.
J Sarge goes third.
Very nice.
Nice. Nicely done. Anton's practicing his ballerina skills, and will probably come out in about 10 minutes. Here's Fabian.
He normally does like to leave it to the end.
Yep.
Oh, he's jumped up a tier. He's jumped up a tier in the same team.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go. He's up into 14th. Not bad at all. Let's see what G-Star can do in his Ferrari, the Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman. That was the ship that's in Pirates of the Caribbean, is it not?
Davy Jones, yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's run really wide there. Surely that's track limits. FIA. Have a look at this. It's red. Haha. There we go. He'll hit.
Red as his car.
Yes, exactly. Track limits. Come on, boys. Here's Bergen in his Alpha Tauri. He's the new Daniel Ricciardo. I've decided that's him. I'm not going to say Nick BT is Yuki Tsunoda, but I've decided that, Bergen is... Yeah, Bergen. That's it. Let's have a wee look and see what is what. In Tier 2, we had a slight dramatic end to the first part of the race, whereby there was a bit of a safety car glitch, where the two leaders got disqualified. Well, sorry, one of them did. The other one didn't. Not quite sure what happened, because even when I was behind the safety car, it said overtake the safety car.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't as far up enough to see what the chaos was.
I had rear wing damage. I was lucky to even be on the track. Going through these corners just now that Bergen's going through was like doing the dance of the ballet. Whilst wearing high heels, on ice, dressed as a duck.
With an oil spill on there too?
Yeah, that was it. Oil spills aplenty. Probably by the French. Oh, what have we got in front there? Oh, got Red Bull getting out of the way.
Dynamite warming up.
Yep, let's see what Bergen can do. I'll be curious to see if anyone can actually beat Johnny's lap time.
It's an incredible lap.
Oh.
Where he pulled that out from, I don't know.
Yep. Bergen's ran slightly deep into that lovely chicane at the end of Sector 2.
Would you believe he's quicker again?
Oh, he is not.
No, he's just done a purple first sector.
1/10 of a second quicker. Clearly the Ferrari strategists get it right in Tier 1.
Yeah,
let's see. Exactly. Oh, he absolutely humped himself over the chicane there, but he managed to make it work.
He did, and he's still up.
He's still up indeed. Let's see what he can do as he comes down the way.
Again, that pretty much final corner, that hairpin is very difficult, I found, to get the braking zone right.
Yep. You almost need to, because I mean, let's put it this way: if you don't, you cause skittles.
Yep.
Not the first time we've seen that, to be fair. I've seen it in many other league races as well, however.
Yes, I believe I got wiped out there one time.
Yep, Chris Bailey's just went second.
I can hear Toto celebrating from the garage.
Well, it's the only celebration that Mercedes will have this season. Apparently they were celebrating after a pole position, which, well...
Used to come as frequent as the rain has in Britain in the last few days.
Right, let's see what Nick DT can do. Oh, he ran deep there. And that's the other thing, at the end of that long back straight, you can indeed run very wide.
Yes, I've gone up that escape road a few times and been put into that wall as well by someone missing their braking point.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
There's a number of things in this track where things can go slightly wrong.
Yes, it's not... I know they have to work with the confines of where the... Wow.
There you go. Dean just goes, step aside you, Johnny. Go away, because I am quicker.
Someone is the real-life Max Verstappen.
Yep, Nick BT runs wide, so let's see. Loppy's in the pits. Can't pronounce this boy's name at all. I'm not even going to try. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, and he goes into 5th. Yeah, exactly. 2 Hasses, 8th and 9th. Kaiser Soze there. Let's see what Steve can do as he comes down the long straight. Nicely done there from the Haas. Going through that really kind of end to turn 2. And don't get me wrong, I think, see if they just squared off that chicane and just got rid of it and had less of the sausage curbs, I think it would be a better end to the lap.
Yeah, I know a lot of the real-life drivers, they complained about it.
Yep.
It's not an elegant design solution, I think.
I get why they did it. It just adds something really unnecessary. But
it's almost like that last chicane in Spain, which we used to have.
Yeah, that was pointless. That genuinely was pointless.
They said, oh, it'll improve the racing. No.
Simba's going quicker. This will put him up to P15, I think, if he keeps up the current assessment.
Aston gleaming in the sun nicely.
Yeah. Oh, he goes 13th. There we go. He pulled 4/10 of a second out in that final sector. Good for him.
Yeah, fantastic lap.
Saviour's coming down the back straight in the Alpha. No, he's not, because he's invalidated.
The lap, so he'll be backing off.
Yep, J Sarge is on a slow down lap. Anyone on a quick lap? It's Calvin.
Big scan of the grid.
Yep, Calvin I think is just about to go on another quick lap. Now we shall see, however.
I think yes, he's on a time one.
Yes, indeed. Let's watch it from the outside.
It's still weird that Haas livery, with, even though we've had nearly half a season with it now.
Yeah, I don't... It's one of these things. The liveries of Haas have never really been eventful. They've always just been a bit boring. I mean, when they came in 2016, they had that kind of gunmetal grey with red. Then they went kind of a bit black. Then they had the Rich Energy black and gold. Then they obviously had the Euro Kelly Mazapan money. Marzipan money. And then they obviously went out with that. And then they've ended up with this.
Which is good they found sponsorship. After
the one sponsor?
It's better than none.
Oh, that's true. That is true, but ooh, Calvin nearly took us out there. The little cameraman got a shock of his life.
Yeah. He took the camera along with him.
Oh, he did. Let's jump on board. Tail end of this sector.
Looks like a decent lap to finish it.
Yep. And across the line. Good lap. P5. We like that.
Great lap,
We
Calvin.
like that. Right, I'm going to go on board with Loppy this time. Why do we have so many reserves in tonight?
I have not a clue.
Let me have a look.
Oh, I know I'm going to sound a bit biased because I don't know how many people knew where I was over the weekend. In that very nice Alpine of his. And that's no clue where I visited on Saturday.
Ah, you're going to have to tell us more about that.
A little bit later, but It was somewhere a little bit down south. I went.
Oh,
As a little prize I won.
Oh, well, you need to tell us more in the safety car. There it is, safety car chat. Andrew's trophy.
P9 Fallopi though.
That's not getting a trophy.
No, it's not. I'll be getting 2 points if he finishes though.
Let's jump on board with Chris Bailey. Let's see what he can do in that Mercedes-Benz.
They still haven't updated on this game, so they haven't swapped the side pods over yet, have they?
No.
Still on the 0.
Still on the thing. I don't think the car models are going to change until...
Teammate's going to hold him up a bit though.
Yep, he's going to get a good slipstream though. His teammates should get out of the way though.
Yeah, and holding him up.
Yeah,
he's not going to be happy with that.
Is he going to be any quicker though? He will if he's there. 26, 27. Yes.
No.
So he did get a very good tow there by his teammate who is on the intermediates. Now, last time we were here in Miami, I was absolutely hee-hawing myself because Anton pitted and put the intermediates on. And he had to drive around on the intermediates. He is doing it again. He has obviously taken the advice that he needs to give himself a more difficult lap, and he has put the intermediates on. G-Star's on a qualifying ban. That's why he's not been out on track.
Oh, I thought that with the Ferrari mechanics forgetting to put a pound in the electric meter again.
They've gone at that point. Carl's in 18th, Bergen in 17th, Dover in 16th, Comey the Brave 15th, Simba in 14th, Airvoice 13th. Oh, he's weaving around, he's doing what I did. Nick BT in 12th. Does he do a donut at the end? Nope, doesn't. Oh well. Ferrari strategists. Shocking. Hodges in 11th, Loppy is in 10th, Saviour's in 9th, Kaiser Soze is in 8th, Calvin's retired. Where's he retired? Well, he's not retired on track. Yeah, he must be.
He must be in the pits because I don't think he's going to get another lap in.
No.
When he sets his.
No, he's not. Right, can you Joni beat... can you Joni beat anyone at the present moment?
It's very close. It's very close in the top 3.
Yep, we will see.
Saab probably about 2 tenths back himself.
Let's see what he can do as he comes out of... Well, he's getting to... Oh, he's pitting, he's given up.
Yeah, he's bailed out.
Yep, Sarge. Let's see what he can do. Opens the rear wing. The flappy flap is open. Let's see
nice McLaren.
Yeah, it's okay.
No bias.
No, oh, he totally got out there. So that's him done. SW's done. He's finished 5th. Or may finish 5th. The man whose name I can't pronounce is 7th. Kaiser Soze is done. Yep. Saviour is slower. Nick BT is going quicker. 7 tenths of a second quicker. This is going to put him up into 7th. Yes, it does. Oh. It's like a crystal ball I have.
He's driving that AlphaTauri better than the other Nick who used to drive it.
Nah.
No, I shouldn't be mean.
Nah. Call me the brave. Let's see what Darryl can do. He's 3 tenths down. I don't think he's going to recover that one. Carl's slow. Chris Bailey is invalidated. I think we have a full grid. Apart from Vladimir.
Places.
7th.
7th.
He improved. So there we go. Kid Dynamite and Chris Bailey on the front row. Yeah. Johnny and Sarge, 3rd and 4th. Seppi and Calvin, row 3. This is Vladimir, 7th, and Nick BT 8th. Kaiser and Saviour. Hello. In row 5, Loppy and Hodgie, row 6. Aerovoice and Simba in row 7. So it's an Alpine Aston, row 6 and 7. Bergen and Call Me the Brave, Dover and Carl, and then Anton in his trademark intermediate runs with G-Star for his qualifying ban. There we are.
This is going to be a tight race.
It is. It is indeed.
There's also that. The first three, about 600th of a second.
It's a very close grid over the top three, but we all know what can happen as you go through turn 1 and into 2, 3 and 4, and then also down into that final corner.
.600ths of a second, the first three, it's crazy.
The ladies and gentlemen will be used to this. There's the results. I've read them already out to you. Not reading them again. Das ist der Plan, says Ant. I know what my plan is. I have a plan. That's a bonus. But there you are, folks. There's the grid. Right, Andrew, give me your pick for the race.
I'm going to break from the norm. I'm going to go for Mr. Bailey.
But I will say that isn't... He's second. So pick someone outside the top 5.
Outside the top 5?
Yes.
Calvin.
There you go. I was going to say, starting second isn't the dark horses of the race.
No, it's not.
So we need to have that. Otherwise, yes, I vote Fabian. That is, funnily enough, it's who I was going to vote for anyway. I've seen him a couple of times in the last race. He's in the French mobile.
Mr. Error Voice.
Yes, I told him earlier he would win. Ryan says you, Joni. Oh, maybe. We shall see. They'll all be choosing their strategies right now, their setups, all that good stuff.
If they're in the Ferraris, they'll be picking themselves.
Yeah. No, because it will literally just cause chaos. The Ferraris know nothing about anything. No formation lap, which means we're straight into the race. Well, we're still waiting for players, apparently. But there we go.
And we're away.
Yep. There we go.
Calvin's had a great start.
Bailey's going to try and go around the inside of the kids. Oh, not even going to go there just now. There we go. Who's gone round? Calvin's gone round, so your bet has gone. Lobby's, Aero Voice has been involved in that.
Yeah.
So see our choices, they're not doing very well.
Yes.
Not doing very well.
Yeah. We goofed that a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Few movers and shakers. Joni's dropped behind Sarge. We've got Nick BT up 3.
Yep.
As well, Saviour's eyeing up the... Oh, God, there's a couple moves been looked at.
Yep. Joni, Nick BT and Seppi. Nick BT's going to try go around the outside. Slightly goes off track there. I'm sure all 4 wheels were over the white lines there. Note to race control. Hodge is up to 8th. Simba's up to 10th. Good start from the 2 marks.
Good start from the Aston Martins.
Yeah. Ferrari of G-Star. Oh, somebody just went over the chicane. The chicane. Hello. Right, let's have a look at tyres. There you go, folks. Hards for you, Joni, Saucer, Anton Bergen, Calvin, and Zladnimia. Him. Let's see G-Star's... Oh.
Sorry, I was going to say, Chris is running off in the distance at the moment.
He is, because he has passed Kids Dynamite. Chris Bailey is going to look for the win. He's got some gumption about him this season, after the narrow loss of MRCX last season by 0.011 of a second.
I think that was the gap he had when he went from 1st to 3rd in Jeddah.
Oh. Love Saudi Arabia.
Not a favourite track of mine.
Ooh, speed and power.
Don't have the confidence there.
Need the confidence. It'll come.
Yeah, it's these sort of street tracks you need to... What, yellow flag?
Yep, DRS Julian says I think his name is pronounced Ziadamar. Vladimir.
Ziadamar. Lorpy's having a bit
Zia
of
de
a
Mars
nightmare.
sounds like a holiday resort. Zia de Mars. I believe the 3 is pronounced as an A. Well, why didn't he put it as an A? Zia de Mars.
I don't know how they do these.
If I was anybody, and most people should know this by now, I would not get me to pronounce names. No. Right. Nothing really happening at the moment. Everybody's kind of lying astern. It'll be DRS train shortly.
Yeah, spaced out. But the DRS will kick in this next lap.
Yep, Julian goes, it's Arabic, I guess, yes. They love me. Big friends. Not insulted them at any point in time. J Sarge is looking a kid dynamite. DRS now enabled. Yeah. Let's jump on board with the McLaren as he comes through sector 1. To be fair, the Arabs like me as much as the French do. And the French freaking love me after I sing La Marseillaise on stream. It is now... Exactly, it is now part of the French curriculum. So listen to me and go... No, 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 no. Yes. La la la. Right, Kid Dynamite's going for Chris Bailey up on the left hand side. He's going to sail. Is he still going to be there? The Mercedes is there. The Mick Mercedes.
The Mick. Aston Alfa Romeo.
Yep.
One with the Braves got Simba.
Yep. J Sarge.
Oh, bit of contact.
Why is Hodgie gone down to 13th? We need to investigate this. Where is our pit lane reporter when you need one?
Oh, there's been a spin out.
Oh, Kaiser spun. Steve's gone round. But we need a pit lane reporter. That job goes to only one woman.
Where in the world is she?
She's in the pits. She'll be coming out soon, don't worry. Too early in the race. Too early in the race for Gabby Natalie to come out and play. But anyway, Chris Bailey's under attack from J Sarge. Oh, a little bit of a little tap there. Sarge giving him a little tap up the rear.
Letting Chris know I'm. Don't forget about me. I'm still here.
Don't you forget about me. No, 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 no. There we go. Yellow flag in sector 1. We've got Call Me the Brave is dropping down the order like a lead balloon.
Spin it.
Yep. Spin me right round, baby. Chris Bailey will get DRS, but he's over a second now behind, so let's see the speed differentials between the McLaren and the Mercedes. Look at J Sarge! He is like a South Korean rocket! Wow!
Straight line speed difference, both with DRS though as well.
I described Gene Genie's pace in Tier 2 as a North Korean rocket, so J Sarge is winning that battle at the moment.
He flew past Chris like he wasn't even there.
You Johnny on the hards, and again strategy's interesting. Medium hards, then down to the softs is obviously what people are going to go to, but there we go. B17, Carl is in the chat. Tier 3 man. It's a DRS train. A bit of a gap now forming between Saviour, top 7, and Simba in 8. Then Mark behind. Oh, let's look. The Mercedes of Anton is there. Anton is hunting the Aston Martin. Oh, Anton seemed to lunge forward there.
Chris eyeing Dynamite turn 1. He's got him.
Oh, no, he's not. Yes, no. Chris Bailey's 4th. Did you say J Sarge?
Yeah, I might have gone, sorry.
No, I was thinking to myself, what did you say, Chris Bailey? And then I was looking and going, have we got a desync or something?
No, I shouldn't. Nope. I didn't mean to scare you.
Sarge is there, but I tell you what, I'll put my teeth back in. Sarge will be under attack from the Dean.
That explosive Red Bull.
Wow! He's absolutely going for it, is Sarge. Is Kid's going to get him? Is Dean going to get him up the outside? Is he going to lunge? No, he's not. He's going to save it. Bailey's nowhere near overtaking you, Johnny, at the moment. 30 people watching on a Monday night. What misery did you have to put up with in a previous life to deal with this?
At least we're better than Love Island.
That is very true. I mean, we will show you exciting images. I mean, look at the smooth and the curves on these cars. I mean, that's better than Bikiniism.
I'm going to disagree.
Nope, I'm going to get myself
Bailey's
into
lining
trouble.
him up.
Yep, he's got him on the inside. Is he going to run slightly deeper? No, he does, because Johnny's just going to switch it back. And here is Bart Van Schingel. He loves a bit of Love Island. Here's Grant, Swanky McSween.
He's got to watch out though, Chris, because he's got the other Red Bull
Oh,
Seppi right.
He's coming! He's coming! Jamie Bithell says, I come to watch cars go crash. You should have watched here too. No, I'm only joking. If you wanted Crashgate, go to Baku in last week's races.
Yeah, I got disqualified for being a respectable motorist.
That's all right. I pressed the brake in the same, slightly earlier on the same corner, and still managed to spearhead myself into a wall. Kendrick loved me a bit of Love Island. Well, what I can tell you is this is MRC Love Island. We are here in Miami. We've got some sand around us. We've got curves, and we've got testosterone, and we've got men trying to have a go at things in front. We're apparently better than the Dutch Viaplay commentators. That's because Viaplay have decided they don't want to really scream the Scottish stuff anymore, despite the fact that they bid for it. Anyway, right, let's jump on board with Chris Bailey and see what is happening. He's got a yellow helmet.
Yeah, a bit loose. The hashtag blessed.
Next it'll be hashtag mission44.net.com whatever. Anyway, J Sarge has been overtaken by Kid Dynamite. Let's see as they come down the straight. It's Kid Dynamite that's got the DRS. Johnny's going to look for a move as well. Johnny's going to try and go up the inside. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Oh, it's tighter than a nun's chuff.
Yeah, something we can't say on the stream.
Yes, exactly. Father Ted, there we go. Hodgie and G-Star are having some fun.
Right round the outside. Great move from G-Star.
Yep. Did he go round the outside? We just caught it at the end. Oh, cars are ran on Iron Brew. Jamie, they certainly are running on Iron Brew. It's Iron Brew Energy this evening. Unless you're Ferrari. Well, unless you're Ferrari, in which case you're running on nothing. Thin air and hope.
Oh, these front five actually, I will say.
They're just
joining this party now, and I think Nick BT and Saviour are going to come up behind and say,
"Yep,
you're not forgetting about us, boys."
Nope, they are not. It is where it is.
Yeah, so I'm just going to have a quick look at something with the tyres.
Right, let's see, because here comes the rocket. Did I describe J Sarge as a South Korean rocket? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Right, I need another rocket very shortly. Let's see. Any other rockets? Well, Nick BT's good. Oh, Nick BT's in a little bump! Oh, he's hit SW a little bit. Oh, he's going to watch. He's going to have a little bit of excitement. You Johnny? Oh, no. Oh, look at the McLaren. Oh, they're all running a little bit wide. Johnny's just in there. J Sarge just run really wide. Oh, they're going to have to watch you, Johnny Leeds in the Ferrari. How can you go from first to fourth in a lap or in a corner? Ask Lewis Hamilton. That's what happened. Because J Sarge did that exit. He's now fifth.
How did they all stay in one piece without losing any car parts?
Many poos came out. That was what would happen. Look at this. Oh, the Red Bull's gone into the Mercedes. Chris Bailey having a little bit of wheel banging. And here's a McLaren with Sarge on his right hand side.
This is ridiculous.
Look at this rocket ship. This is a Russian missile. Oh, the AlphaTauri's got the inside.
Has Sarge robbed the McLaren parts in real life?
This is insane. Nick BT's just gone up the inside as well. Sarge has dropped from first to sixth in literally 2 miles.
He's going to be seventh if he's not careful.
He will. Kendrick says what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Race. Yes, that's it. Right, back up to the Dunkin' Donuts. Johnny in the lead, Kid Dynamite second, SW third. The Red Bulls are 2-3. I don't know why I've gone quite broad, but there we go. Right. Hey, can everyone just calm down now? Right, J Sarge is in the pit, so is Nick BT, so this is early for the mediums.
It is.
20 laps on the hards? No.
You're gonna need to go.
They
you
are.
need a safety car.
Oh, they need more than a safety car. They need to pray. They need to rub the rosary beads and pray. And go, Hail Father, for I have made the wrong choice of tyres. And Chris Bailey's gone up the inside of Kid Dynamite, who got a little bit of oversteer just coming through the end of the complex there. But let's see what Kid Dynamite can do against the Bailey. He's got DRS, Bailey's got DRS. Hello! Bye-bye! Who's going to brake later? Is Bailey going to come up the inside? Kid leaves him enough room. But as they come into this little complex... Oh, and Bailey's trying to come back on. You'll need to do that a different day if you want to catch the Dean out.
Yeah. It's not really an overtaking spot.
Nope, Hodges in the pits. Wonder what happened there. Loppy's had a spin coming through turn 1 and 2. 20 laps easy on the hard. Yeah, I know there is easy, but why would you give up right now? That's the thing, because look at where they are. No sense.
14th, 15th.
No sense.
15th, but where are... It's not come out great for them. They're literally stuck in traffic.
Let's have a look at Sarge, because they're in a DRS train, and this is the point. Whatever time they were hoping to make, they're not, because they're in a DRS train.
This has just been negated so badly.
Like J-Sar's trying to go up the outside. Oh, and he got a tap there. Bergen's on the right hand side. Simba's there as well. Bart says 13 on the softs. Yeah, it's possible, but it depends. They'll be awful. Yeah, they'll be awful. Oh, J-Sar just got off! See, this is what's going to happen. You pit early like this, you are absolutely going to put yourself at risk. Absolutely. It isn't working because of traffic. I know they tried the undercut, right, and I'm not daft. I know I'm from over the border, but... it's not. I wonder if J Sarge has got some front end issues. Nick BT.
Maybe some damage on the front wing.
Yep. Bart says his felt fine.
Yeah, because Nick BT is right all over him.
That's because he's watching Love Island at the same time. Right, so let's see what Nick BT can do on J Sarge. It's a little bit of glitchy there, but everyone seems to be getting through okay.
He's got it.
Yep. Simba is really the cork in this little bottle.
He is at the moment. Nolby's pit again.
Yep.
Chris having a look at the Red Bull.
He is indeed, and he's passed him.
Inside.
Yes, because that is Kid Dynamite going into the pit, so he's pretty much doing the same as J Sarge. Now the key is going to be where does Sarge come out versus Kid Dynamite, because if Sarge doesn't beat him, he's it's like 3 times. Oh, it's they spun Simba. Oh, Nick BT's there as well. Sarge is there as well.
Simba's gone again.
And the Williams is there. Sarge has fallen. Nick BT down to 10th. Kid Dynamite is going to come out in front of Nick BT. The undercut hasn't worked. It may have worked had they not got held up or involved in other dramas.
Yeah, it's another traffic again because Sarge cannot get past Carl at the moment.
No. And that is saying something.
Carl is putting a very resolute defence
up. He is. He is clearly decided he does not want to let the McLaren through, but he has done. Oh, that was a little switcheroo there. Right, let's just jump back up to the start and see. G-Star and 6, yep.
They're together.
They are. Let's look back from Seppi.
You'd think your journey being with the tyre advantage should be in prime position here.
Yeah.
He's going to go longer on these tyres than the other 3 around him.
Yes.
And as soon as he's in the fresh air, he can just put the hammer down.
We don't talk about hammers. Silly boy. No hammers this time. Right. So, we've not lost anyone in the race so far.
Not yet, no.
I don't think anyone's lost a front wing that we know of.
Simba's knocked the end fence off.
But was that not through the whole J Sarge Nick BT kind of clashy come together?
Might have been. He did spin.
Anton's there as well, but he's 11 seconds behind the leader. G-Star 13 seconds. Remember, he started last. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got, because we've got a Chris Bailey overtaking the Ferrari. That Mercedes on the side of it looks like it needs a wash. Eugeni brakes later. Bailey's going to be around the outside. Bailey's there. Look at this. Is he going to go up there? Yes. Eugeni thought better of it. And you do have to think better of it around about there, because you just don't want to be in the position of potentially causing an issue. Right, let's look back from the rear. The Chaos Druid says hammer, 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 hammer. Oh, he's a druid.
Yes.
Oh, he's like the druids.
Someone else I race with.
Ah, welcome. Welcome, little druid man. Saviour's into the pits. We don't do hammer time on this commentary. It is not a thing. There we go. Simple put it. Right. Saviour's have gone in the pit. He's put the hards on, but then to be fair, 16 laps is a lot on the soft, so that's not going to happen. Right, Anton's in the pits as well. Let's see what Nick BT, he's up to 7th. Saviour is 8th. Is he going to come out? He comes out in front of J Sarge, although to be fair, Sarge did have some challenges, shall we say. Right, so your vote, your dark horse wasn't obviously Chris Bailey. Your dark horse was Calvin?
Yes.
So he's 11th. Mine's was Fabian, who is 16th.
The dark horses haven't...
The dark horses are run... They will come back. I know they will. I'll tell you one thing. Saviour is flying.
It's flown past the McLaren.
Yeah. He's a United States intercontinental ballistic missile. Oh! Who spun?
Sarge's teammate.
Dover.
Yes.
He's still going.
Just recovered from...
But
I think he's probably going to let he might, if he played the team game right, I think he'd let his teammate go now.
Seppi's in the pits. He's going to put the hards on. Chris Bailey is probably going to try and go for the softs, I think.
He'll be pushing it.
He will be, indeed, yes.
He'll be dead by the end of the race if he goes from here.
Well, indeed.
Could Joni pull it off as well, though, go for the softs?
Eugeni could, though, because he's on the hards. Chris Bailey gets a 3-second! Oh!
That's going to be big. That is big.
The hair just went boom.
Yes, I thought I could hear a certain F word coming from under Chris's helmet after that.
So, Kid Dynamite's 15 seconds behind Chris Bailey at the moment, so he's 13.5 behind Eugeni, and he's gaining. So the undercut has worked for him. G-Star is obviously hasn't pitted yet. Seppi is there as well. Saviour is now up into 6, so he's kind of jumped. What's the pit lane loss here? 17 seconds? I think?
Yeah, I'd say around 17-20 seconds, give or take.
So Saviour is looking to go around the outside of Seppi. Doesn't quite work. Nick BT has decided to go back to Hungary.
Yeah.
Not quite worked on that occasion. Eugeni is outside of DRS.
I think he is. 2. And again, these two are going to have to pit sooner or later. This front two, otherwise Kid Dynamite's just going to go, okay, you're going to wear your tyres out, I'm going to catch you up. They're waiting on the safety car.
They are, and it's not a bad approach to take at the end of the day. It's a reasonable approach to take.
Especially on a street circuit, it's way much more of a risk. Yeah, because one mistake, you go into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Right, so Bailey has a 1.3 second lead. Kid Dynamite's now only 13 behind the leader. 11 and a half? Yeah, 11.7 behind you, Joni.
Yeah, give or take.
Kid Dynamite, there we go, down to 12.9 now, and it's just gaining. So really they need to, in order to beat... Chris Bailey needs to go onto the softs if he wants to have a chance. My worry is that by the time he pits, the gap will be 5 or 6 seconds, and he's not going to be able to make that back up.
No, and I think if the front two were to pit now,
they'd come out, what, 5th, 6th, 7th?
Yeah, they're being around Seppi and Nick BT and
Eugenie is pitting. Eugenie is pitting. Now, is he putting the softs or the mediums on? I expect mediums.
I'm very surprised by this. I'm amazed that he's gone before Chris has.
He's going to put in the mediums. So this is the acid test, right? This is the acid test. Where is he going to filter out? So he's going to come out. Yep, he's going to lose it to Nick BT. Is he going to lose it to Sarge? He should get out in front of Sarge. Yes, he will.
Not by much.
Not by much, but he's right. So therefore, Eugenie was out, 0.6 of a second behind. So Chris Bailey, if he pitted now, should come out in 4th behind Seppi and in front of G-Star. But the longer that Chris leaves it, and bear in mind he's got that 3-second penalty, so this is not good for him. He needs...
build that gap again.
He does. What he needs is a safety car. That's what he's praying for.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally no other way of explaining it. He is doing what I think I would do, or that he is praying for a safety car. I know. So G-Star's let his teammate through, which is understandable. Nick BT's Alpha Tauri is a flashing.
That it is.
I'll see what he can do. It's flashing like a jam donut. Jam coming out. Oh, there you go. With sugar on top. Seppi there. So Kid Dynamite now only 9.9. Chris Bailey! He's coming into the pits!
This
now,
is the big...
Is he going to put hards on, or is he going softs? He's got to go softs. But I think he'll go hards. He's going... softs! It's the red wall softs! I can see it just!
Oh,
yes, it is! Problem is, yes, you could probably do 12 laps, and the fuel load's coming down, and I think that's fine. The problem is... Look at who he's got in front of him.
He's got a lot of cars.
Yeah, and it's DRS train, so... Kid Dynamite, Dean is leading, Xavier is second, Seppi is third, Eugenie is fourth, Nick BT fifth, and Chris Bailey sixth. But, do you know what he will do? He will kick himself if there's a safety car shortly.
Yeah.
The other problem that he's got is he's got those 3 seconds, and he's the only one in the whole entire grid to have a 3-second penalty.
Yep, and if it is, it's going to be a late safety car that is going to cost him out of the wazoo.
Exactly.
He's rocketing straight up to the back of Nick BT.
He is, and he should, in theory, get past Nick BT relatively quickly. He should clear him down this next straight. As long as he doesn't, JSR's gets 3 seconds, so all but it's behind Bailey, so it's not really going to impact him. This is where we're going to see how good Hodgie sets the fastest lap of the race. Well done to the Aston Martin. Won't get any points for it, but it's still a brilliant effort. Is Bailey going to run a little bit deep there, Nick BT? Yeah, Nick BT knows better than to fight that. There's no way a hard tyre run is going to race. The soft tyre on Eugenie sets the fastest lap of the race as well. One of the Red Bulls.
Inside.
Yep, Seppi inside Eugenie. The thing is, they're going to battle, and that's going to allow Chris Bailey just the opportunity to gain. Oh!
He just went wheel to wheel.
Aye, and he nearly enough went into the wall. Chris Bailey hunting them down like a shark. Have you seen Jaws 4? No? This is it. Actually, is there a Jaws 4? I shall have to Google. Was there a Jaws 4? I don't think there was a Jaws 4. I think there was a Jaws 3.
I think there might have been.
Really?
Fairly certain, but I'll have to check later on.
Jaws the Revenge. Please tell me. It was the fourth and final, so we're now going to call this one Jaws 5. Right, your friend says there wasn't a Jaws 4.
I think we've just proved you wrong, Chaos.
Yeah. It was released in 1987. I actually do now need to go and figure out what the Jaws films actually were. Whilst we're doing that, Jaws. Yeah, there was. There was Jaws, Jaws 2, Jaws 3D, and Jaws the Revenge. There you go. So Chris Bailey is Jaws 5, the final frontier. Right, 10 laps to go. Seppi on hards, Eugoni on mediums, Saviour on hards, Kid Dynamite on hards. Era Voice gets 3 seconds. G-Star and J-Sarge are having battles down the pit straight.
He's pitted again.
Interesting. So he is going to put softs on, so he's hoping that he can get a late safety car. What he really...
He should have set of mediums.
Oh, okay. I would have gambled with a set of softs. There we are, Chris Bailey. Let's see what he can gamble with. He's gaining, but not that much. Eugoni's having a look at Saviour. Saviour is keeping in front of the Ferrari. This is allowing Dean just to slowly drive away. And he does indeed. Oh, Saviour and Eugoni are going at it. Just out of the little chicane. Let's see what Eugoni can do. He's going to gain on Saviour with DRS. He's going to overtake him as they come down into the second to last penultimate corner. Who's going to brake latest? Saviour's going to look to brake late. Takes a slightly wider route. And Eugoni has passed. 3.6 seconds now. Chris Bailey. But this is the other problem that Chris has got. It's a DRS train. So yes, he can set the fastest lap of the race all he wants. But he has to be able to get past them. And he's got to do it before he takes the whole life out of his tyres.
And you got to remember as well, being in traffic, they're going to burn up faster.
Yep, they are indeed. They are indeed. We shall see what happens. Right, Bailey is past Seppi. Seppi though is going to use DRS because Bailey doesn't have... No, he does. There we go. Both of them have DRS, but Seppi had so much better pace there. Bailey is going to look to go up the inside. He's now going to go try around the outside. Eugoni gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Bailey is off the track and behind the Red Bull. This is not giving an inch. Under the flyover we go. The motorway.
The freeway.
Freeway, interstate, motorway, dual carriageway. Right. Seppi's going to overtake Saviour. Red Bull versus... Oh, what a move that was. Oh, Saviour's going to... Oh, there's contact! Oh,
This is going to play into Bailey's hands.
Well, it will, but... Oh, I wouldn't like to be... Oh, this could be... slightly disastrous. Oh, the hard compound tyres of Saviour's just are not gripping. So Bailey's passed. He's got 8 laps to go. How long until those tyres give up?
Yeah, as I said, with all this extra traffic he's got to get through, he's not going to have to. These are going to burn through a little bit faster.
He is indeed. Let's see what Bailey can do now against Seppi. He will pass here. I kind of do want... I'm just after this battle. Oh, Hodgie is retired, Hodgie is retired, Hodgie is retired. It will be a safety car, surely. Surely. It's a caution at the second sector. Caution, caution. Yellow flag. And he's been cleared. Wow, these American marshals are quick.
Efficient.
No donut eating from them today. They've been eating their Weetabix. I actually did think that would have been a safety car.
Especially where he was.
Yeah, that was well done. Right, Eugenie and Chris Bailey, 3-second penalties. J Sarge, 3-second penalties. J Sarge 14 seconds behind, so it's fine. Here is the question. Who's going to win this? I mean, who is going to win this? I genuinely don't have a clue.
Dynamite's been closed in on by Eugenie.
Yep.
Chris has not dropped Seppi yet at all.
Will Chris's soft tyres, though, go off before the end? Will they be like Bambi on ice?
That's what we've got to think about.
Right. Here's your Johnny and Kid Dynamite. Down the long straight. He's gaining, he's still got enough time, he's pulling out just now, he won't want to pass him, so he'll get DRS on the back straight. You've kind of got to play the waiting game here, because if you overtake in that straight, you are likely going to be overtaken again coming down the back straight. Yeah.
But I just had a thought.
What?
Regarding this. I wonder if Kid Dynamite is trying to hold up Eugenie and Chris Bailey just so he can bring Seppi into play because of the penalties.
Let's put it this way, Eugenie has just said toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Now, the thing is, Eugenie can go and get a 3-second lead. That is not a problem. Chris needs to pass Kid Dynamite. Dean has to stay within 3 seconds of Eugenie.
Kid is in the better position, I feel, at the moment.
He is. Right, we're going to go back down the order, because that... Yeah, I was going to say we're going to go back down the order, but there's genuinely no one really close apart from Nick Beattie and Calvin. Everyone else is so spread out. Yeah. Anyway, give you the runner order. Johnny leading, Kid Dynamite second, Chris Bailey third, Seppi fourth, Saviour fifth, J-Sarge sixth, Anton seventh, Nick BT 8th, Calvin 9th, Gazzaso's 10th, Bergen 11th, yellow, Seppi spun it! Is that going to be a... No, it's not. Bergen in 11th, G-Star 12th, Vladimir in 13th, Dover in 14th, Simba 15th, 16th, Carl, Call Me the Brave 17th, Fabian 18th, Loppy 19th. Right, Chris Bailey's challenge has kind of stopped because he was at this point a lap ago 2.9. He's now 3.7 behind the leader.
I wonder if he's taken too much out of those tyres already.
Possibly. And this is the problem. This is the problem.
Johnny, he can have that lead. There's another second on it.
He did. Right. So again, though, Kid Dynamite is extending that lead over Chris Bailey. So I think your surmising is correct. He has taken the life out of those soft compound tyres too early. He's eaten all his sweeties at once. He has not left any for the latter half of the movie.
That's something you never want to do.
Nope. Johnny, 2 seconds. He needs another second in the next 5 laps. We shall see what happens. Right. Who else have we got? Let's find another battle. Right, I'm going to jump on board with G-Star, because G-Star and Kaiser Soze. I'm going to go down to 10 and 11. And we got a spinner. That's okay. We can deal with that. Let's see though. G-Star's going to pass Kaiser Soze. He's going to take 2 points. Softs against hards. No winner there, other than G-Star.
He'll be getting 3 points if he keeps this the way it is at the moment.
Well,
he's got the fastest lap too, G-Star.
Yeah, he does. He's only 8 seconds behind Calvin, and we know how quickly the soft tyres can turn themselves on there. Chris Bailey is now 2.1 behind Kid Dynamite, 4.4 behind you, Joni. Let's see. Right. It's kind of all tailed off a little bit.
Yeah, it's settled down a little bit.
Yeah. Seppi and Bergen are having a little fight. Seppi up into 11th on medium tyres, so he's put mediums back on. So he went to the pit stop, replaced his wing and put mediums on.
Yeah, got that second set back on.
Yep. Makes no sense, unless your softs had all been used. Two Alpines, 18th and 19th.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
A bit of a mad day for them.
Yep, although they might make it up to 17th, because Fabian is going after Call Me the Brave. Maybe not past them just yet. Kid Dynamite still 2.6 behind you, Joni, so you, Joni's built up half a second in a lap.
Chris, a couple of tenths.
Yeah, Chris Bailey is stagnated at 2 seconds behind Kid Dynamite. Got a yellow flag. Why do we have a yellow flag? Is that one of the Alpines getting lapped? It is indeed. I know that feeling very well. Ran out of fuel. Kid Dynamite in second. Chris Bailey's now dropped 2.4 behind Kid and 5.1 behind you, Joni. So I think Bailey's battle has come to an abrupt end tonight. So at the moment, he will retain third. And I think, will that be a disappointment to him? I think it will. One of the Alpha Tauris has spun. Yep, Nick BT. And an Alpine has spun as well. I don't know if Loppy was just getting out of the way of people, but there we have it. Joni, 3 seconds. He's beaten that 3 second mark. Kid Dynamite is just going to have to hope that those medium tyres start to go off. We shall see.
Yellow.
Yep. No safety cars. J Sarge gets another 3 seconds, so that's going to drop him down to 6th at the moment. Anton will get promoted to 5th unless he passes him on track. Bailey now 2.6 behind Kid. Kid's 3.6 behind Joni.
Yeah.
2 laps to go after this. And it's all a little bit processional. Nick BT and G-Star. 9/10 separate them at the moment.
It's petered out still,
It has. It really needed a late safety car just to kind of inject a bit of boomped into it.
Vavavoom.
Vavavoom. Indeed. Right. It has all just sort of tailed off. And to be fair though, I mean, the field is so spread, it's not unusual to see that G-Stars pass Nick BT. I mean, there was only 9/10 of a second separating them. He's passed them significantly before the end of the DRS. Seppi in 10th, so he'll think, what could have been? Exactly. Kaiser Soze out of the points, but would have liked to have some points Bergen there as well. Carl in 15th, Mark in 16th. Dean's now 3.6, so he needs to improve by a net 7/10 if he wants to take this win. or indeed hope that you donate,
his tyres wear out.
or finds a wall. Seppi has passed Nick PT. Nick PT down to 10th in that Alpha Tower. He's done that. To be fair, Nick's had a really cracking race. I think he was unlucky on a couple of occasions in terms of some contact, but I actually think he has done rather well. It's unlucky for him to be down in 10th, because I actually think he deserves better than that. Yeah, Bailey's life out of those tyres. Do you know what he's got to watch though, right? Look who's only 4.1 seconds behind him. A saviour.
Saviour's going to have way more life in his tyres as well.
Yep. So Chris now actually has to watch, because, okay, it's 4.4. Doesn't leave a lot. And do you know what?
No, it doesn't leave him a lot of wiggle room.
No, it doesn't. And Saviour will know. I mean, we're just coming on to lap 20. No, we're just about to come on to the final lap just now. I think Bailey will be absolutely treating those tyres like he pays for them, because that gap's still 4.3, so I think he's got